Y'all remember Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah.
Yeah, I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Wait, the movie, the comics, the characters, what are we talking about?
No, it's a 5v5 hero shooter.
Oh.
That,
Based on Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's based on Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Loosely based?
Loosely based on Guardians of the
You like
Galaxy.
Overwatch?
You like Overwatch? You like
like
Guardians of the
Guardians of the
Galaxy?
Yeah.
Introducing Concord.
What the hell is Concord?
Oh man! So the state of play from Sony just happened about a week ago, and one of probably the biggest highlights, if you can call it a highlight, of the event was Concord. And we'll talk about some of the other things that were there at the event later on, but really the focus here was on Concord. They opened the showcase with this. They showed a cinematic trailer to set the scene of the world, and then they showcased gameplay. And Concord is interesting. It's very interesting.
Telling me.
What were y'all's first impressions of Concord when you saw it?
Not excited at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were going for. I don't know what they were doing.
It looks like Destiny,
Like,
and I kind of appreciate that.
No, I don't see Destiny.
no, I can see Destiny.
In the gameplay.
Y'all crazy.
I knew like right off the
No, y'all
bat,
crazy. I'm just kidding.
whenever I was watching the cinematic like trailer for it, that it was going to be a hero shooter.
Oh yeah,
Like
Really?
right off the bat, I
Yep.
was just like, "This is going to be a hero shooter." I was hoping it wasn't. I thought it was going to be like a third-person action adventure, kind of like how Guardians was, And then it got deeper into it, and I'm seeing all these different characters with their different abilities. I'm like, feels like hero shooter. Yeah. And guess what? This PlayStation's fucking Overwatch, even though they have Overwatch on there. But it's like,
Yeah.
It's
you know what I mean.
just- You watch it and you're like, who asks for this?
I didn't.
Like, do we need more hero shooters? Everyone's been doing hero shooters, and not a lot, hardly any, have really taken off and been successful.
Yeah. It's a very niche market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
And like the art style, I'm not a fan of at all. It's like 80s going into 90s kind of style, I guess.
it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Even like the overarching theme of all these characters, you can pick out each
Yes.
Guardian.
Yeah,
I do like the yellow robot. He's cool. He
Well,
knew tornadoes.
The big brute guy reminds me of Drax, but he's more
Yeah.
of like a
yeah,
like
you
a
got
gorilla
big
type
brute
thing.
guy is Drax. You got this guy is the dude. Not Star Lord. He's the dude that was also in The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
He's thinking of Yondu.
The blue guy.
Yondu.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
Yondu.
That's not.
I know, but he's like
that's Star-Lord.
I feel like they chose that character like to look like he looks
to
a little
look
like
like him,
him.
but
Is what I'm saying.
How
you know?
he acts is Star-Lord.
Yeah.
And then the yellow robot is Groot.
Yeah. And then you got Gamora, which
Yeah.
is the Asian girl. Yeah. So it's like the same cast.
Yeah.
I will say they make this like very like lighthearted, funny and stuff, and I'm like, I miss the days where it was a gritty, action packed, like super
Yeah, but
in it. Like I'm not excited about watching any of this.
At least this one gives us a bit of a story compared to Overwatch, because they were saying like once you go back to your ship and stuff, there will be like story content for each character as you progress on through each campaign not campaign, but each like
It's
thing.
not a campaign, it's just a hero shooter.
Well, yeah, I meant each round or arena shooting thing,
It's-
whatever. There's no campaign.
Well, supposedly every week they're going to release new story content somehow.
They said
like short little
specifically a vignette.
a vignette, yeah.
Of these
So it's probably
people
gonna be like
not
a 1
in
to 2
action.
minute video.
Yeah.
Not even
Talking
if
about
we get a minute,
something.
that'd probably be impressive.
Yeah.
But
But-
a vignette is not a long time.
The idea is cool of that ongoing story build out kind of situation. Like I like that concept, but I don't think it's possible for them to deliver on a weekly basis.
The thing is, what story? Like, there's not even a campaign to like flesh out these
And that-
characters
you're
and
right.
get a
Well, it's-
sense of like what is happening in this universe.
It's just like Overwatch, which honestly, Overwatch has been successful in building a story without having a campaign. Like,
They did it through trailers, and eventually they started adding like. Well, they did it all through trailers.
well, that's
And
what they're
so
trying to
they
do
would-
here, but it's just
But
in a-
vignette is different than a trailer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, well,
in
I
my
mean,
opinion.
it is, but I bet you there's gonna be like varying lengths and stuff like that. But the idea is the same. It's just they're trying to produce it on more regular cadence. But I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't.
But I think they can build a story there for sure because Overwatch has done it. But I just don't know if there's. I mean, there's nothing like really like these characters are cool, but it's like okay, I've seen all these people before. and nothing's really like jumping out at me. And I'm like, yeah, like this character looks so much fun to play. I do like the one thing where you can like throw the something out and it like creates a wall of fire. That was kind of interesting, but
it's Overwatch, Destiny, and Starfield put together. Because I see like the way Starfield in a way.
what about
like futuristic
instead of Starfield? What about Outer Worlds? So I feel like the aesthetic is more Outer Worlds than it is Starfield.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are we just talking about this game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about state of play later.
Oh, I
but
thought we were talking about state of play.
we are,
Fully.
but
Oh,
this
we
is
didn't
this is the focus.
Oh,
yeah.
this is the focus point.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the big reveal that
this is
Sony's
big.
like, you're going
Okay,
to love
sorry.
this. Just wait. Just
Yeah.
wait. You're going to love this game.
Yeah,
Get
I don't
hyped.
know. Wonder if it's gonna be free to play.
So it's not. So
Okay, yeah.
so let me give you a little background. So
$70.
So let me give you a little back. So it's not, but I'll give you a couple little
Not
background.
$70.
So no. So the backstory of this game, just so everybody has an understanding, you assemble your crew of freerunner space outlaws and team up online with friends for thrilling 5v5 PvP modes across the galaxy. It's a team-based shooter for PS5 and PC, where you have the power to be the game changer for your team. Handpick your roster of free gunners from the crew of North Star, a group of misfits, outlaws, and adventurers that are guns for hire. Team up, take on rival crews across the spectacular worlds of the wilds for space and a range of PvP modes. So this game is going to be $39.99,
Okay.
$40, and as far as we know, what they've been saying is that all the new characters that were released will be free too. So I'm sure there's gonna be like skins and shit
That you can purchase.
that you can probably purchase. So there is probably, because they do want to make a live service. They're all about the live services, but it'll be a $40 game.
Yeah, so this is so in 2023 last year, article from The Verge said PlayStation is betting big on new franchises and live service games. And there's an update on the presentation they gave how it plans to invest in its portfolio. In the 2025 fiscal year, for example, it estimates that 50% of its PlayStation Studios investments will be in new IP, which a major of the jump for years past, according to the side fiscal, blah, blah, blah. They're going to invest in live services.
Yeah.
So I think
Cool.
this is the first big, like, here it is.
Here
Here's
it
some of the live
is.
services we're going to be putting out there.
Yeah.
And
Well, it started with Helldivers, and then
Fair
now
enough.
we're at Concord is the next one in the lineup. But like,
I don't know how. I don't think this has been well received recently.
No.
I mean, y'all tell me if you've heard anything else.
I haven't heard anything, so that tells me it hasn't been.
Yes.
Like, no one's fucking. I see more shit about Marvel Rivals than this.
I do hope this is a huge flop for Sony. And I mean, going up until, I guess, next year. I mean, there's games in the works right now. They're going to come out. There's going to be a live service. And I hope there's a trend here where they're like, okay, we fucked up.
so they say here that just kind of expanding on what the game it will be. So you'll, as you play, complete daily and weekly challenges from the job board to earn progression, unlock new items for your free gunners, and learn more about the characters, worlds, and factions in the galaxy with the Galactic Guide. Every match offers rewarding progression. There will be 6 different PvP modes that let you determine the level of challenge you're looking for. And then, as you mentioned, Austin, each week you will be greeted by new cinematic vignettes. You're right. They do say that. So that's definitely not a full trailer. That's probably like a 30-second to 1 minute long kind of thing that premieres in game that deliver ongoing narratives that expand upon the characters and their adventures. The crew of the North Star and the galaxy of Concord will grow through regular post-launch updates that introduce new free gunners, game modes, maps, and worlds, and weekly vignettes for no additional cost. So none of the new content will be additional. So yeah, probably gonna be skins, paid to play the game, but it's just a lot of the things I've been reading about on like the trailers and stuff like that. People are basically saying that it's like, who asked for this?
Who asked for this? Someone did.
Yeah,
Sony
somebody did.
Sony did.
This sounds great. Yeah, I'm just very disappointed. Like, this is what we were given. Like, not even Wolverine or nothing.
Oh yeah, Wolverine,
Like-
Ghost of Tsushima 2, fucking.
Here's a couple comments. This is the most corporate soulless thing I've ever seen.
Yes. Yes.
Was this trailer designed for shareholders? Question mark. Why is every video game character now full of insane levels of smugness? Why does the dialogue in these games always sound like it was written by a 13-year-old Marvel movie fan?
That's good. That is really good.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, then. Well,
Death by announcement.
Okay, I hate the internet sometimes, but then I love the internet. This
Yeah.
is great. Is that on their YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is on IGN's posts here.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, so Sony has SOCOM, Killzone, and Resistance, but they chose to go with this and they canceled Factions, the worst state of play ever.
Seriously, Factions, like, people would have been more hyped for that because it's something familiar.
And
and
what was
it's like-
Factions?
that was The Last of Us
Last of
Factions.
Us.
Oh, shit. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically Naughty Dog's the one to cancel it.
Yeah. Hope these devs are updating their resumes. It's so bad.
God, that's fucking brutal.
You know, I mean, I think the trend is there's a lot of bad games being made, and the companies are spending too much money on them. And I mean, this is why we're probably having layoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all of this, but I think a large part of it is. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no room for failure right now in this current industry, state of the industry. Like, if you fail, you're basically going to get your studio just cut or
Well, and it's so
dissolved.
stupid that it's like, it's not the developers that are making these decisions. It's like their powers that be, but then they're still there, and then all the developers are getting shit canned, you know? It's like,
yeah,
so stupid.
make your own games.
Yeah, Brett.
Yeah, just go out and make your own game. I want tons of games out there made by one person.
Yes.
Make more
Never
games.
leave my house.
Never, ever
beat a
leave my house. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So beyond this Concord game at State of Play, there wasn't a whole lot else there, but Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake, arriving in October. It looks bad. Did y'all
does. It
feel that
looks-
same
it looks
way?
bad. It
Which
looks
one?
Right?
Sorry.
The Silent Hill
Silent
2
Hill.
remake.
Oh yeah.
Does
It
not
looks
look-
terrible. Like,
Apparently
not even
they
an
changed some
update.
characters.
It looks
stuff
like,
in there,
it
but
looks like shit.
overall, yeah, I'm
Same way with the Until Dawn.
Until Dawn also looked
Looked
bad.
like-
yeah.
it looked like garbage.
Yeah, I was like, why
I was
release
very
this if it's not
disappointed
even
in.
updated? Yeah. Dynasty
Why is
War-
it even updated?
Dynasty Warriors is coming back, which looked kind of interesting if you like
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors. Monster Hunter Wilds had a new trailer, which the syncing was completely off on that, but it's
Yep.
probably because of dubbing, but it
Oh,
does
yeah, sure.
did look
Whatever.
bad. But I'm excited for the game. I'm looking forward to that. But I think the biggest thing for me the biggest hype thing was probably Astro Bot. That just looks fun.
It's amazing that that game was just a free demo on PlayStation 5 to teach you about the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And now they turn it into like a full-on.
Well, even before that, like he was first introduced in PlayStation 4.
Yep.
With the Astros, I think it was Astros Playroom or something like that.
I thought this
or no, the
5 was playable.
Playroom. Yeah. The first one was Astros something, but it was where he was just like a bunch of little Astrobots were in a room and you
was
just
a
like move them
VR.
around. No, there was one there was that too, but then in PS4 there was one that was like just the Astrobot that was just it wasn't really a game, it was just an experience. You could like move around this little character thing and do this little dealio. And then they had Astrobot, the Astro's Playroom, which was the full game that showcased the DualSense controller. And then they had Astrobot Rescue Mission, which was the VR game.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Wilds.
Astro Bot Rescue Mission was on PS4.
I thought that was a VR game.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
Oh,
There was some game that it wasn't a game though. It was just like literally you just had these little bots that were there and you could like move around inside this room and like have them like shoot things at the screen and stuff like that. It was really dumb. It was really silly, but that was like the character, and then they turned it into Astrobot Rescue Mission later on, and then of course had Playroom.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah, it's good
Alright.
shit.
Well, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything from State of Play, y'all.
Sucked.
what about Monster Hunter World or Wilds?
He
We talked about it. Yeah, I mentioned it. You just didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
no, I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I think it looks really exciting. Like I finally like the original trailer was, okay, cool. It didn't look high like HD or anything, but this one I was like, okay, I kind of like this. I don't know about having the mount running around. I think that just really excites me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll have to wait and see.
Cool.
I'm gonna get you on this.
No, I loved it whenever I played it on the PSP and played with my friends and stuff. We linked up, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
Some stuff going on here.
We'll see. No, I'm excited for it, but it'll be fun to jump back with friends and
Tired
jump
of
through it.
being advertised so much.
Somebody made a joke on kind of funny the other day that I thought was really really good, and it was related to. He was like, I can't wait to get back in the game with my friends and grind for hours to get that one like bone to get a new like outfit or whatever. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty accurate, you know.
Not more fun than that. Come on. That's what you did all the time, Brett. You
Yeah.
and Travis and people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
that
that's-
was all that.
That's state of play, y'all.
State to play.
Biggest
Another
announcement,
mediocre-
Concord.
God, it was so mediocre.
I mean, it was a state of play. It wasn't a showcase or anything like that. But I was kind of disappointed that Sony didn't have a
Done watching
showcase.
this shit.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything big coming out for them except for Astro Bot this year and Concord. That's it. Sony's struggling. Dun, dun, dun.
They had gold, and then they're like, we don't need gold.
Yeah.
We got Concord.
Yeah.